I guess we'll just get started with your team's response. They scored 2 goals. You guys pocket a couple 2 minutes after. What do you like about the response from your group after?
It's just that, the response. Obviously, you don't want to put yourself in a hole. It's a very difficult league to play from behind. But the fact that we stayed with it and responded very shortly after them scoring is obviously a great sign for us, but not a situation we want to find ourselves in too often.
What were the big improvements you take away from? I know the game was finished, but was there something you wanted to see a little bit different from the group tonight?
Just the overall execution. Give them a lot of credit. They came at us with a ton of pace. They were really aggressive on their forecheck. They made our breakouts difficult. So just for us, just execution with the puck and a little bit more poise with it. To be able to get through that pressure would be the number one, and then just our ability to sustain pressure in the O zone. Just being able to recover pucks and keep them pinned a little bit longer. But once again, give them credit. They did a good job defensively of taking away time and space.
Victor Mancini makes his debut with Abbotsford. What did you see from him in his first game?
He did a lot of really good things, and it's tough to evaluate somebody just on one game. Obviously, getting used to new systems, new players, new teammates. But for the most part, he did an outstanding job. Skated really well with the puck. Made some good defensive plays, and then on the offensive end, he kept some pucks alive for us. Got some motion for us offensively. So, pretty good debut in my opinion.
And I guess you use him on the first penalty kill unit. You also use him late in the game, protecting that one with the lead. What is it about him that you decided, hey, this is a guy I'm going to trust? Like you mentioned, you haven't had a chance to seal him.
That's a Jordan Smith question. He handles the back end, but just overall his range and his length and his size make him hard to play against. So defensively, just his ability to close plays, take away time and space in the corner was primarily the reason he was out in those situations, and kind of one of his major assets.
Linus Karlsson, 2 goals tonight, almost had the third, so close in the end. What did you like about his game tonight?
Carly continues to impress me just in terms of his willingness to go to the net. He's not a perimeter player by any means. He's been heavy on the puck. He did a really good job just recovering pucks in the O zone, and then just making plays when they were there. He made some really quality decisions with the puck that allowed his line to stay on offense, and then again, a willingness to get to the net is the reason he got those goals.
Pettersson got 6 games up in Vancouver. What was your message to him before he left? And then I know it's just one game, but what did you see from him tonight that he kind of learned and brought over here?
I think the thing with Petey is that he doesn't change who he is. He knows exactly the game that's expected of him. He knows what makes him successful, and he continues to play that way. So you saw that in Vancouver. He had some really good games. Obviously, some young guy mistakes were made, as you'd expect, but for the most part, he did a good job in staying within himself, and then he continued to do that here tonight. He was physical, killed plays early, skated the puck up really well. He played like Petey.
Just the pairing. You put Mancini with Pettersson, first time obviously with Mancini's debut. You noticed a lot at the beginning. They were kind of both joining in on the rush, and do you think that's just comfortability that you can leave your defensive partner behind because you know that he's got your back if things go awry the other way?
Again, game one, just getting used to new systems, new teammates, new partners on the back end. There's going to be a feeling out process there for sure, but they do play a similar style of game. So just I think with time will come that understanding of where each other is going to be, and they did a good job of it tonight.
Yeah, so you have a mix of AHL and NHL players. How do you give the guidance they need for success when blending those two different styles?
There's no real difference in styles in terms of when they come here. There's one expectation of how we're supposed to play, and the guys that have come back realize that and understand the way we want to play. So we obviously put a big onus on them leading by example and doing things the right way as opposed to kind of going off script and doing what they want. And they did a good job of that. They led by example for sure.
Thanks, Manny.
Good, man.
All right. Thanks, guys.